Suffering with back pain, herniated disc, bulging disc, degenerated disc, stenosis. Are you frustrated with the fact that you're not getting better? Are you frustrated with the fact that you can't play with your kids, be a good parent, be a good spouse, be a good neighbor, be a good worker because the back pain is not getting better and it's interfering with the absolute quality of your life? Are you worried that maybe you'll never get better and that you need surgery? I have good news. There is a way out. I suffered with back pain for 10 years and dedicated my life to solving it because everything I did didn't work. We developed a process that you can do in the comfort of your own home. There's no drugs, there's no surgery, there's no repeated visit to doctors, there's no injections, and it works. And it works for some of the worst back pain on the planet. It's 15 minutes a day. You do a very simple activity. You watch a video and you do the work. You can do this at home. Again, I dedicated 30 years of my life. We developed a program because of the pain that I had. During the time I had my back pain, and again, I've dedicated my life to this, we spent many years doing scientific research on the causes of back pain and the best way to treat back pain. And we learned 3 secrets along the way. I know it's hard to believe because you've struggled. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what the 3 secrets are that you need to do to get your life back, because it's possible. Again, it's scientifically proven. We've done the scientific studies, we validated it, and we confirmed it. I jumped off a cliff from 85 feet, and when I hit the water, I was going 65 miles an hour, and I smashed my L5 disc. I had severe pain. I felt broken. Here's my disc right here. I had swelling of the bone. I had the worst back pain you could have. Well, yours is probably bad too, but I've been there. I felt broken. I felt broken physically. I felt broken mentally. I couldn't play with my kids. I couldn't be a good spouse. I couldn't be a good coworker. I had all kinds of pain, and it was devastating. All I wanted was to get my life back, to live pain-free. I wanted to play with my kids, be a better dad, be a better spouse, be a better neighbor. Pain affects you deeply, and it affects everybody around you. I wanted to smile. I wanted my swagger back. I was very unhappy. It wasn't good. I wanted to have fun. I dedicated my life to solving my back pain, but identifying the cause. I got better. I got 100% better. And I know you can too, because we've discovered the 3 secrets that identify the cause. And when you treat the cause, you can get better. We've done many scientific studies, and again, we were addressing the cause. These are published in medical journals, archived with PubMed.gov and the National Library of Medicine. The major discovery we had was when we were doing MRI analysis. We call it 3D MRI. 3D MRI, you stand up and we do the MRI. So it's all weight bearing, and then we have you move in different positions. Forward, back, side to side. And as we had you do this, we identified the points where you had pain. Where, when you do this activity, do you have pain? Yes, no. So we were able to identify exact motions for the patients where they had the pain. So we could correlate movement patterns with pain. And then what we did, so we identified the pain spot, and then we measured the angles of the vertebrae as they were moving. And as we did this, we were able to identify, by doing 5,000 MRIs, that there was 3 very specific causes. They did an activity, they had pain, we analyzed it, and what we found was vertebrae will move millimeters. Not a lot, not moving all over the place, just millimeters. And when the vertebrae would move millimeters, that would cause back pain, make the back pain worse. So that was number one. Also, what we found was certain motions of the vertebrae would cause the disc to move in and out. Sometimes people had it when they moved this direction. Sometimes people had it when they moved this direction. They were not the same. They were 2 very distinct patterns. So we knew the disc would move in 2 separate patterns because we measured them, and we knew the vertebrae would move in separate patterns because we measured the joints. And it was just millimeters that we're looking at, just millimeters. So we identified the cause, 3 causes. You only have 2 of the 3. You don't ever have all 3 because you can't, you're either one direction or the other, but not both. We have a patent on this process. We have a patent on the process of the analysis of the MRIs. So we identified the cause. And then what we did is we analyzed all the movement patterns and what they correlated with the muscles. It was a process that I learned at Harvard. It's called advanced variation analysis. So we put all this information, 5,000 patients, into the computer. And we analyzed the motion patterns, and then we analyzed the muscles. And we said, what happens when they do this, and what does the muscle do? Is the muscle strong? Is it moving in the way it should? Is the muscle weak? Is the muscle tight? And what we identified, we knew there was 3 different causes. We identified that there's very specific muscles for each cause. They're not the same. 3 causes, 3 set of muscles that need to be activated. They weren't working the way they should. So what we did is we correlated this motion pattern with the muscles. And we said, what happens when we fix those muscles? To me, it was such an exact correlation between the movement pattern and the muscle that I couldn't believe it. We did the analysis, I really couldn't believe it. I thought, that's not even possible. It correlated exactly. I said, no. So what we did is after we did the analysis with the muscles, we started working with the muscles. And what happened was the pain went away. It went away because we knew the 3 causes. You solve the 3 causes, you activate the muscles, the pain goes away. The herniated discs would get better. The bulging discs would get better. So we developed a process. When you have this pattern, you do these steps. When you have this pattern, you do these steps. When you have the shifting of the vertebrae, you do these things. We identified 3 causes, 3 patterns, and we put the patients through this. Very specific order how you do it. Okay, we didn't know that in the beginning. And then we found out that there is an order. And when you do it in the right order, you get better. And it doesn't matter how long you had the back pain. So we did this on our clinics. Perfected the process, 3 causes, 3 activations, 1,200 patients. This is a study that we did. 1,200 patients that needed surgery. They were candidates for surgery. Average back pain was an 8. 7.5 years of back pain. Average age was 54. So people above, people below. People in their 30s, people in their 80s. Put them through the process. They had bulging discs, herniated discs, stenosis, spondylolisthesis. They had everything. 907 had sciatica of the 1,200. And through the program, and every one of them, they'd had back pain for 8 years, they had failed therapies. Went through the program, 100% of them got better. They all got better. The key was the 3 causes and the 3 solutions. You match them up, problem goes away. That was secret number 1. treat the cause properly, you can get better. So then we decided that we're going to put this online. And we're going to give the information to people online. The same people that were coming into the clinics, we're going to do it online. And we started the same process. Okay, we did this about 3 years ago. We started the process of putting it online because a lot of people live in foreign countries and they couldn't come into our clinics. You come into our clinic from a foreign country, you're going to be in our clinic for 5 weeks, and it's going to cost you $10,000. Okay, a lot of people couldn't do that. So what we did is we put it online. The same steps that we would do in the clinic, now we're doing online. And we perfected this over a 3-year period. And it's a step-by-step, week-by-week program we call the relief routine of developing the habits you need to solve the cause and activate the muscles. Complicated back problems would get better. Watch a video, do an activity every day. It's a checklist. It's all online. You can do it right on your phone. So the same way that we analyzed the 1,200 patients that needed surgery for our study, we did the same analysis online of the people going through the program. Average person in the program has 8 years of back pain, uniquely, just like the clinic. The average pain was a 7. Okay? They had 3 different diagnosis codes, 3 and more. I mean, some people had 2, some people had 6. Okay? They had all tried other treatments. They had back pain for 8 years on average. Some had it for 40 years, some had it for a year. They had tried 4 different treatments and didn't get better, and some of those treatments were surgery. It was chiropractic, physical therapy, medicine, opioids, injections, and the surgery. They did those things and they didn't get better. Or they did those things and they got a little bit better, but they still had back pain because their back pain was a 7. My concern was that because it's online, we're not going to get the same benefit that we get in the clinics. Patients had 78% had sciatica, 65 degenerated discs, 33 arthritis, about 50% both bulging disc and herniated disc, stenosis, okay? These are the ones people hear this. People hear degenerated disc disease or arthritis. They say, oh, I'm never going to get better. You can have these conditions and you can be at home and you can do these activities and you can get better. And again, my concern was we weren't going to get the same benefit as in the clinics. If you start the process and you continue to do the process, step by step by step by step by step, it's not hard. Step by step. I've had a lot of people say it's easier than I expected. Okay, because they were doing other really advanced therapies, making them worse. Because they were affecting the cause. They weren't affecting the cause. They were going against the cause, making it worse, which is not that uncommon, by the way. The average person that finishes the program, we call it 10X, 100% relief of sciatica. You have to finish the program, okay? 97% relief of the low back pain. You get to do this in the comfort of your own home. You can watch the videos on your phone. There's no medicine, there's no driving, and there's no machines that you have to purchase. It's simple things that you do every day. You just have to know what to do. And that's what the program teaches you. If you stay on the path and do the activities every day, just like you brush your teeth every day, that's a new habit. Well, it's not a new habit, but it's a habit. You brush your teeth out of habit. You wouldn't leave the house without brushing your teeth, okay? So just like the things you do for your teeth, they're simple things you do for your back. It's not hard. And even people that have had failed surgeries, failed fusion surgeries, get better in the comfort of their own home. Okay? Secret number 2, you follow this pathway, you can get better. But you got to stay on the path. You can't deviate too far off the path. You can't decide one day you're going to do a different activity, or a different exercise, because that may make you worse, or it may prevent you from getting better, which is why people think they're never going to get better, because they've tried all the other therapies and they didn't get better, and they say, man, I can't get better. That's a problem, because if you think you can't get better, you're not going to do the work. But on this program, you can get better. Again, it's a step-by-step process. Back pain is the leading cause of disability. 550 million people have back pain that's not going away. It's an epidemic. Those 550 million people can get better. And they can do it out of the comfort of their own home. To me, this is major. It's a major, 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 major breakthrough. Matter of fact, when we did the analysis of the people online, I thought it's not going to be half as good as the clinics. It's better. Why is it better? Because it gives you control. Gives you control of your back. Gives you freedom from all the therapies you've done and all the money you've spent, and the freedom from all the medicine you were taking or the opioids that you got addicted to. It gives you freedom, but it empowers you because you understand the cause. And when you understand the cause, you do what you need to do to fix it. It works. So we have a 28-day challenge. On these 28 days, we address the fundamentals. What is the cause? We talked about the three. How to fix it, the pathway out, the habits you need. This is all the things you learn for the 28-day challenge. This is the most comprehensive program ever. And we help you understand that you can get better, because what happens is people don't believe. You can believe. So what do we have? Each day is a new video. This, if you come into the clinics, we're going to address all these things when you come into the clinics. And these are all on video. If you come into the clinic, it's $597 value if you come into our clinic. We have questionnaires. There's 3 for the 3 causes. You answer the questions and it helps you identify your cause because it correlates with your activities. We've identified all the questions. That's a $99 value. This is the magic, because you have to address the cause. These 3 questionnaires, $99, that could be $1,000, because once you understand the cause, then you have the tools necessary to get out. We help you address the daily habit through the exercise sheet, which I've posted twice now. There's 4 of those. There's one per week for 28 days. So you get 4 of those. Value for that is $99. Okay? But here's a kicker, because it's important for you to understand that you're on the right path. So if you fill out those questionnaires, I will analyze that for you online. That's a $299 value. Okay? That keeps you on the right path, because you need to be on the path. So, 28-day challenge. Value, $1,000. But you know what? The value could be $100,000, because there are certain surgeries that cost $100,000, and this program is more effective because it gives you the tools. It helps you understand. And what it does in the end is it helps you get your life back. At the end of the 28 days, we have a guarantee. If you do not think that this is the most valuable program that you've ever had, scientifically comprehensive, get your money back. That's our 28-day challenge guarantee. It's priceless. You get all these things the first 28 days for $37. Okay? $37. There's a link below. You can click the link, and there might be a link above, but find the link and click it. And there's one more secret, because secret number 3 was staying on the path. Stay on the path. We have a private Facebook group that you get to join with the 28-day challenge. You get to be there forever. And the unique thing about this is it's people that are also going through the program. To me, this is the magic of the program, because I'm on there, and all the other people, not all of them, because some don't go there, but there's thousands of others on the program on this Facebook group, and some are ahead of you in the program, and they've been down the path that you're on. Okay, and sometimes you say, oh, I did this today, what happened? And they'll say, you know what, same thing happened to me, this is what happened, and this is how you solve it. Okay, I'm there as well. But the key is it's peer support group. Okay, it's people just like you with back pain, leg pain, all the problems that get their life back. Okay, to me, this is priceless. Because it's people just like you going through the program. This thing works. It really does. Click the link, start the process today. $37. You're going to learn the principles, you're going to identify the cause, and you're going to have the activities you need to start the process. Don't wait, because your family's counting on you, your coworkers are counting on you, your neighbors are counting on you, the planet is counting on you. You can get your life back. Sign up today. That's it. There's a way out. You do not have to suffer. I'm out. Sign up.